Residents and store owners waged a showdown at last Tuesday's City Council meeting over the opening of U.S. Firearms, Sunnyvale's first dedicated gun store in 20 years. Located adjacent to a heavily residential area and a complement of 3 elementary schools, U.S. Firearms had completed the proper permitting and was recently opened to the public, yet neighbors were unaware of its presence until the store's marquee was unveiled 3 weeks ago. Acquiring the location and setting up the business was rather difficult, according to Robert Armitano, an avid gun enthusiast and investor in the store.
We go through the ATF, the FBI, DOJ, the public safety here did a background check. We've been fingerprinted about 100 times. So, we've been scrutinized pretty well. So,
this surprise opening didn't prevent residents from voicing their discontent before the council. Residents were primarily concerned with the store's proximity to schools, as well as the possibility of the store becoming a target for thieves and other individuals looking to purchase weapons for unlawful means. Gina Lermont, a Sunnyvale resident and teacher at Sunnyvale Elementary School, expressed her concerns before the council.
And I feel, as many of the community members, that having a close proximity to many schools in the area, to me, feels like that is some sort of a danger. And having children pass by this, I realize we can educate them on how to use these types of weapons. Being an educator, I'm not sure I want to educate my second graders on something like that.
Pooja Sampat, a Sunnyvale resident and mother of young children, delivered an unabashed criticism of the council and City Planning Commission for not doing more to prevent such a business from forming so close to nearby schools.
Again, it's disappointing to know that this decision is already made, but I'm wondering why the Planning Commission is not a little more careful about the type of businesses it allows in certain neighborhoods. As a council and a city, would it be in any way forgivable if somebody actually purchased a gun from there and walked down to one of the local elementary schools and shot?
According to Sunnyvale Communications Officer John Pilger, the City Planning Commission had little to do with the decision.
Certainly if it's within a approved use for a location, then council doesn't have to, it doesn't go to council.
Mr. Pilger did remark that such codes could be altered in the future.
They could look at our permitting, they could look to change ordinances. I mean, there are all kinds of things could happen. But again, I'm not saying those are likely to, in the realm of possibility.
In addition to the store's proximity to young children, residents were also concerned that the store may become the target of thieves. Named one of the top 10 safest cities in the country in 2009 by Forbes magazine, Sunnyvale and its residents are fearful that the city may lose this title with the introduction of the store. Yet according to store owner Eric Fisher, many of these fears are unfounded.
From San Diego all the way to Oakland, San Rafael, never experienced any violence in any store.
Fisher hopes that through further discussions and meetings, residents will eventually support the store.
I want to be a good neighbor. I want to be part of the community. I want everybody, looking after the store and us vice versa, looking after the community as best we can. So, I'm looking to be a part of this city.
I'm Solly Morell with the Peninsula Press and the Stanford Graduate Program in Journalism.